Good morning again. Steve here from Coffee Chat with a little bit of a follow-up on our last meeting a week or so ago. We were having a theme here, which was along the lines of health. And we started off with physical health, and then we moved over to the next level, which was mental health. This one was on the importance of mental health. And I put forward the question in this little presentation, which was along the lines of, why is mental health important? Before I began, I wanted to make it clear that from what I'm seeing here, there seems to be controllables and uncontrollables. The uncontrollables are things like heredity, environmental abuses maybe from our childhood, birth defects, injuries, all these sorts of things which can damage our mentality, which may be, from all objective observation anyways, outside of our individual control. So those are not the things I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is the controllables. And the biggest controllable I was wanting to talk about was the controllable of the ability to make a choice which results in decision. And the importance of this comment was that decisions are mental actions, we could say. Now, I want to make at least several points as to why I think this mental health is important with respect to decisions, especially. The first reason is that unless we are mentally healthy, then very likely we're not going to make healthy decisions, or not as healthy of decisions as we could have made. And the reason that's so important, I would say, is because of the second reason. The second reason being the consequences of our decisions. See, consequences are, to the extent that we affect the controllables in our lives, that is to say, these consequences end up contributing to our circumstances, right? Like our relationships with everyone, especially those close to us, our relationship with ourselves even, our financial troubles, if we have them, our financial successes, and of course, our physical health, our emotional health, and our living conditions, all these sorts of things are hugely affected by the consequences of our decisions. So that's very important. The third reason why I think mental health is so important is because with a greater degree of mental health, we can actually get to the point of realizing its importance. First of all, the realization of its importance, that's one, but the consequences of that, if you will, is the realization that we can actually do something about it. In other words, the recognition of the controllability of certain aspects of ourselves, certain aspects of our decisions. And this realization of us being able to do something about it can result in things like us striving to maintain our mental health or to improve our mental health. And this can be things like recognizing that maybe our relationships are unhealthy and that we can get ourselves within groups that are more healthy. That could be an example. Reading some sort of self-help or getting involved in counseling, all these sort of things would be decisions which are going to have consequences, but fundamentally they are also the result of us realizing that we can do something about it and then embarking on that, doing something about it. And the result is maintenance or improvements in mental health. So yeah, I would say that mental health is extremely important. And when we recognize that there are controllables, and one of those controllables is that we can make choices, decisions have consequences, beneficial or not so, and that we can recognize that we can actually do something about our decisions. We can do something about the controllable side of our lives and make a difference. All that, I would say, is a brief summary of my thoughts on the importance of mental health, one man's perspective. Hope this was helpful, and there's also a write-up in the write-up blog section. Talk to you again soon. Bye-bye for now.